Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. Had a pretty poor game yesterday with only 43,000. Let's see if we can do better today. Let's get into the game. Okay. This is the Golden Gate Bridge, pretty sure. I've seen it a few times in this game, and I've seen it plenty of times in GeoGuessr as well. We're on the bridge. Which way are we looking? Are we looking towards the city? It's hard to tell because there's hills either side, but we're pretty central because we're in the dip of the suspension part. So maybe around here will be fine. Fairly easy location. Now, I remember we had a round a couple of months ago where it was the opening of the Golden Gate Bridge. There were loads of cars parked on the bridge, and it was in the late 30s. So is this a similar time? These kind of hats that these gentlemen are wearing kind of fits. Can't really work it out because all the kids are wearing like cowboy outfits for some reason. But these ones do kind of work for 30s. Can't remember which year it was. It was towards the end of the 30s, I think. Maybe 36. Let's go 36. Oh, it's 37. And we were 159 meters away. It's a long bridge. Thousands of Americans hiking across the 2.7 kilometer long Golden Gate Bridge during the opening day for pedestrians. So yeah, I was right there. So I need to remember 37 is the opening. Okay, next round. Okay, we have Lebanese flags. Doesn't feel like Lebanon. And we have French, Quarter Latin, Rue Ontario. So we're more than likely in Montreal or Quebec City. We do Solidarité, Quebec, Liberals. I do remember this sign is the symbol of Quebec, the province, I think. So Rue Ontario, would this be Montreal or Quebec City? I've looked at Quebec City before. And really only the old town seemed nice. The rest of it didn't seem particularly nice. I think this might be more likely to be Montreal. Let's have a look and see if there's any quarters in Montreal. That would help us if it is the case. It's going to be near the city centre. Quartier de Spectacles, that's there. Any more quarters? I'm not sure how spread out they would be. I think they'd be quite central, wouldn't they? So can we see Rue Ontario anywhere around here? No, Rue Ontario East. And Rue Ontario West, I'd assume. But then does it change there? Yeah, it changes there. So we're somewhere along this road here. How long is this road? Quite long by the looks of it. Have we got any businesses that we can look out for? Dagwoods. Can't really see on the other side of the road. Can we see the street we're crossing? Fortunately, I can't read that. That's a shame. That would have helped. So, Dagwoods is our only option along here. Where did I click to start? So we're going to work from this way up. This looks like quite a busy junction. A lot of restaurants at least. Another busy junction. No Dagwoods, unfortunately. No. Don't think it's going to be that far out. Let's leave it here on that busy street there. Okay, when would this be then? Any clues? Nazi Israel, children killer, Harper, accomplice? Harper, was he the Prime Minister before Trudeau? think he was a prime minister. I'm not sure if he was directly before Trudeau. So that means we're not in the last 10 years or so. I think Trudeau's been in for quite a while. I don't remember when Harper was, though. Okay, any phones here? This guy's on a phone. That looks quite old, though. That looks like a flip phone. So I think we're in the 2000s here, pre-smartphone. Which would make sense with Harper. Has this guy got a phone? No, he's just got his fingers in his ears. Or maybe he does. That looks like a thin flip phone. Maybe like a Motorola Razr or something like that. We're going to be around 2006-7, I think. Let's go 2006. Oh, bang on. Oh, and the perfect location. So that Dagwoods does not exist anymore because it's not on this corner anywhere. That was just a lucky guess because it could have been anywhere on there. And the perfect year as well. 15,000 people marching through the street of Montreal to demand a ceasefire during the 2006 Lebanon War. There's too many wars to keep track of in Lebanon, so I didn't remember that one. Okay, next round. Okay, we have some people looking at newspapers. It's Greek. We have the Macedonian flag here. The Macedonian flag. When did Macedonia become a? Well, it was part of Yugoslavia, I believe. Got its independence in the early 90s. No one I recognize, and no obvious dates either. So my feeling here is we've got two options really. I don't think it's a Greek island. It's too green. I think it's either going to be Athens or Thessaloniki, possibly. I've seen Thessaloniki quite a lot in GeoGuessr, and it is a bit greener than Athens, which is making me lean that. And if there's references to Macedonia, we're just across the border, it might be more relevant to the news there. Let's go for it. Just a shot in the dark, that. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we won't be too far away if we're in Greece. So is this to do with the Macedonia becoming a country? Maybe. That would put us in like 91 or 2-ish. Let's go 92. I'm really not sure. Fit with the clothes. Do I see a vehicle here? Can barely see them. Look kind of 90s-ish. This looks older. Yeah, we'll go in 92. It was 96 and it was Thessaloniki. So 97, maybe it wasn't to do with Macedonia. I'm not sure. People reading newspaper headlines along a street in Thessaloniki. Okay, good guess on the location. Not so great on the year. If anyone can read Greek, tell me what these are. What the reference to Macedonia here is. I'm sure that is the Macedonian flag. Okay, next round. Okay, another protest. People, not profit. Friday for future. It's English, but not particularly. Fridays for future doesn't sound particularly good English. Insamling Swish Forenigen Live Green Midland. September 2022 noted there. So does that put us in 2022? As good as guess as I've got. Let's go with that to start with. Buildings look Scandinavian. The language also sounds a bit Scandinavian. Wake up. Our house is on fire. It doesn't help. They use a lot of English, which we would expect in Scandinavian places. Feeling maybe Stockholm. Seems like it could be Swedish. We have some blonde girls, which helps and blonde men, so Sweden does kind of work for that. It could be anywhere in Sweden. There's a street name back there, but I can't see it. Brandkontoret. Doesn't sound familiar. Don't think I'm going to be able to pinpoint this one, but I think I will go in Stockholm. Central-ish. Or we're just in this area here. Let's go 2022 as it seems right. It's a fairly recent phone, this, given the camera size and the size of the phone itself. Yeah. Let's go for it. It was 2023 and it was Stockholm. That's a shame. That sticker's out of date. Young climate protesters attending a Fridays for Future march in Stockholm, Sweden. Yeah. On the other side of the river. Okay, next round. Last round. We're on a good score here. Oh, it's a bar round. I do enjoy bar rounds. Okay, we've got a Union Jack here, but we also have an American flag. You wouldn't get an American flag in a bar in England. Just doesn't happen, I don't think. Whereas you might have a Union Jack in an American bar, that's for sure. Draft ale, $4. Is that a dollar sign? It's not a pound sign, at least. Yeah, it's an S with a thing. Bread and cheese plate, so it is $1. The original and genuine Mackesons. Not a beer I've heard of. What does this say? Oh, the Black Horse London Pub, San Francisco. So we're in San Francisco again. By the looks of it, that looks like the name of the bar. Unless it's one of those things that a tourist has hung up. No cell phone usage in pub. This looks like a very small bar, but kind of cozy. Not sure why he's dressed up as a pope. It's San Francisco, seems right. It's just this green kind of matches the walls, which makes me think it is that pub. I'm not sure where. I don't think I'll be able to find this pub in San Francisco. It looks like a tiny place, and it's not such a big city that it's unlikely. Probably central. I don't think I'm going to bother even searching for this. The Tenderloin area. Don't know why it's called that. Did they used to have butchers around this area? I'm not going to even look for it. We'll go there. Unless it's some kind of famous pub that's marked very far out, but I doubt it. Now, what year would we be in? We do have a reference to cell phones, so we've got to be with from 2000. Well, from in the 2000s, I would think. This looks kind of old. Is it a CD player? Can't quite tell. Early 2000s, then maybe. You wouldn't have cell phones into the 90s, would you? I'm sure they were around, the big old brick things, but not many people had cell phones. Not enough to warrant putting it on the sign. Anything else? There's some rude little statues there. There are CDs here, so I'm assuming that that is a CD player. So I'm thinking early 2000s then. It's possible late 90s, but I don't think it would be. Let's go maybe like 2001. Let's go for it. It was 2002 and we were very close. Bartender Joe Gilmartin in a Pope outfit at the Black Horse London pub in San Francisco. Gilmartin reportedly wears the outfit every Thursday night. Not sure why. So we were over here. Is it actually signposted on here? Oh yeah, Black Horse London pub. I don't think I would have found that, not in a place like San Francisco. Okay, final score, should be a good one. Oh, we just stayed into the 49,000s there. Let's have a look at the breakdown. First one, helped that I remembered roughly when the Golden Gate Bridge opened. Pretty good. perfect score on that Ontario. I mean, on the Montreal round. Very lucky to get that street location, and the date kind of made sense. Next one, again, very lucky with Thessaloniki. 4 years off though, lost a few points there. I think that's probably where we lost on most of our points. 800 almost. We could have been on for a very strong score if we'd have got that accurate. Next one, Sweden. I think that was, for me, that was pretty obviously going to be Sweden. Between Sweden and Norway, seemed more like the Swede thing to me. And the sticker really helped me on the date there. And the last one, it said San Francisco on that sweatshirt. So a 1 year off, not a bad guess, just based off the feeling of it more than anything. There wasn't a huge amount to go on date there. And the reference to old phones. Okay. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, see if anyone's beaten that. Probably not. Let's see. Oh no, some low scores here today. 41,031 for Hakiri. Well done. Similar for Duda. Big Bug a little lower. Relander at 38,000. That's low for you. And Pendit. I'm guessing the Greece round maybe messed people up. And if you rushed into jumping into Lebanon possibly for the first round, but I don't know. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.